Now, in news breaking overnight, British school leavers are to be offered a taste of military life without long-term commitment with a new Armed Forces gap year scheme. The course is aimed at under-25s, with the government introducing the scheme to help tackle the military's long-term recruitment and retention struggles. It comes as the future of European security is on the brink, with Zelensky flying to North America as we speak to finalise a deal with Donald Trump that could end the war with Russia. And Europe and Britain are finally getting real about defence and security, with a lot of talk about spending commitments and rearming. But for all its global strategic ambitions, the United Kingdom is in a particularly perilous state. The army has reduced in size by at least 34,700 personnel since 2010, leaving it at its smallest size since the Napoleonic Wars. Since the turn of the millennium, the Royal Navy has shrunk by 40%. HMS Ambush, one of the Navy's attack submarines, has not been out of port for over 3 years and 4 months. It won't be taking part in any ambushes anytime soon. In December, there was not a single Royal Navy attack submarine at sea. Put bluntly, we are not ready for war, and we need a lot more than some gap year tryouts to set that right. But what would we be defending with a renewed military? Now, defence and spy chiefs have recently been sabre-rattling on Russia, but increasingly it feels like our main threats are not external but internal. Will more tanks aid us in the fight against the rising tide of parallel societies and the collapse of free speech and our liberties? Will new infantry regiments help our battle against an economy that has barely produced any growth in 2 decades? And why should we bother building new submarines if we can't even defend our channel against mass immigration and a porous and broken border? Well, the US National Security Strategy has warned that our continent, Europe, is struggling with political liberty and sovereignty, migration policies that are transforming and creating strife, the censorship of free speech and suppression of political opposition, cratering birth rates and loss of national identities and self-confidence. You know, I think they've got a point. If we want to inspire our young people from all backgrounds to step up and defend Britain, then let's give them something to fight for.